introduction. We saw the Star Wars The Force Awakens, episode 7. It's almost been a week now, I want to say. Today is Tuesday.
We saw it on Thursday.
By the time the video goes up, it's going to be about a week.
We saw it on Thursday.
This is our spoiler-heavy review. If you haven't seen the movie, which, what the hell is wrong with you, go back and watch our spoiler-free review where we got some fan reactions and everything.
If you haven't seen this movie, stop watching it.
Stop, pause it.
Go watch it.
Favorite the episode here, favorite this video, go watch it, come back, finish watching us, because, you know, you want to see us.
We're cute. Want to see us.
They want to see us with lightsabers.
We should have lightsabers. Go get your lightsaber. I am Tony.
Darth Jenny.
Kendra.
Mike.
So we're going to run through our thoughts of what we liked about the movie first. Jen, you want to lead us off?
Everything. Honestly, I think I can't say too many bad things about this film. I remember sitting there watching it initially and just being in awe and feeling like I was watching A New Hope for the first time. I mean, I don't remember watching A New Hope for the first time. I was so little the first time I watched it. I really don't remember my first Star Wars experience, but I felt like I was watching it all over again, and I loved everything. I love the fact that there were more practical effects than there were, CGI and the motion capture. I loved all of that. It felt rough, but incredibly well done.
I really don't have a whole lot bad to say about it either. I loved it for the moment. We've seen it twice already. We saw it Thursday opening night, and we saw it Sunday. I loved the callbacks to the original. The original trilogy, of course. I mean, I did. There was a few in there that I when I first saw it that I was worried that it got too many. But when I watched it the second time, I'm like, no, I love every single fucking thing they're doing here. There's no bad thing that's happening.
Every little nostalgic throwback was done perfectly.
Done perfectly.
It was done really, really well. You got the sense that you were watching a genuine Star Wars movie.
Right. And I loved every new character also. I can't say that I thought any one new character was bad, even when they weren't used as much, when they were underutilized for what I expected to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Still loved everyone. Didn't have a complaint there at all.
My favorite part, not that, the entire movie wasn't my favorite, but my favorite part was the fact that they actually used animatronics and puppets, and it was awesome. They didn't use CG. Oh my god!
Yes, the bar scene was fantastic.
So cool.
What was it?
I just can't think of her name now.
Yeah, the little chick with the big glasses. She was great.
Oh.
Yeah, her place.
Oh.
She was
Mascanada.
Mascanada. Thank you. She was fantastic, and that whole scene was absolutely fit. That was amazing to me when they're walking in and you're seeing actual people in costume instead of CGI and all motion
cut
capture.
to different characters to
so you
show
got to
off.
see it, and you got to feel that old cantina feel, and I loved it. I thought it was wonderful.
It was awesome that they went to the actual Star Wars movies instead of they didn't try to explain too much.
Right, it wasn't all
still,
narration.
But still made it so that people who were watching this movie for the first time, it actually made sense.
It felt like the original universe.
Right!
It didn't feel like they tried to redo Star Wars like the prequels did. It felt like OG Star Wars.
And I love
this
Rey.
Is our Star Wars universe.
Rey was awesome.
Yeah.
Finn
Rey's the
was
best.
amazing.
All great.
I like the comedy in it.
Yeah.
It was the comedy
It all
I
hit.
thought was spot on. When Finn was helping Chewie out,
Oh, fun.
Oh, man.
getting shot, and it's he's trying to kill me 4 times.
Yeah.
Like,
6 times.
Six times.
Six times.
Which is fine.
Which
is
fine.
It's fine.
Which
It's
is fine.
fine.
What I loved about the comedy, personally, was that we got really good comedy in perfect places, and it wasn't cartoony. We weren't getting. We were not getting Jar Jar Binks comedy.
Well, when Red and Finn were running
It
for
was
a
good.
ship, and it was let's take this one. No,
That one's garbage.
The garbage is fine, and then we see the Millennium
That
Falcon.
was-
Oh my god!
I'll
that
say
was awesome.
I cried.
That was-
I couldn't even help it. I'm sitting there like.
That was my favorite moment of the entire movie.
Well, the
that
Millennium
spot.
Falcon got a lot of play in the movie.
Yeah.
this
Well,
time.
it's the Millennium freaking Falcon.
Well, you haven't
The
seen
Millennium
it in,
that
like,
was in
how many
from
years
the
since
first
Jedi?
one.
Yeah.
That was 4, 5, and 6. It was in
Right.
all of them.
Well, in
Exactly.
the Return of the Jedi, the Millennium Falcon only had like its one moment.
yeah, at the end.
Well, and let's be honest, the Millennium Falcon is like Supernatural's baby. It is
Right.
a character.
Right.
The Millennium
There you go.
Falcon is a character in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like
Well-
this thing has its.
Leave it to you to make
Own
a
entity.
And okay,
supernatural
well, let's
reference.
go. You're right. Let's go real quick over the things that we didn't like about it, because there's not going to be a whole lot to say there.
Okay.
And then we can go into the spoiler-heavy speculation on what's happening, what happened in the movie, and what we think in episode 8. What you maybe didn't like about the movie.
I had one very minor moment, and I'm saying very minor. Like, I'm not even going to say I didn't like this, because honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. The one moment where Finn has Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and he's battling the stormtrooper, and the stormtrooper has
Shocktrooper.
this, has the, I don't even know what that was.
The,
I actually asked my dad about that.
The
Like, in the
the
movie.
electric-
the thing with the
I'm not even sure what
and
you would
it-
call it.
and my first
Let
thought
us
when
know what it's called in the comments
Yes,
if you know,
please.
because
I
we
don't
can't
know.
think of what it was called.
but he's battling this guy, and my first thought was when he went to hit it was like, my first thought was, okay, the lightsaber's gonna go right through it.
Right.
That
Well,
that
and-
was my
But-
reaction.
And when I asked, it was actually specifically, whatever it is, was specifically made for when they were hunting down Jedis.
Okay,
So it was that weapon in and of itself was specifically
it
made for
still
that.
seemed like
It
a
was
very weak
weird.
weapon
It was weird.
to be battling up against a lightsaber
Well,
and
and it made-
actually like. I don't
Not
know.
doing anything.
My first reaction as a Star Wars fan when you go up against something like that with a lightsaber is it's gonna go. Boom.
Well, to rebuttal it, because it was electrified, when you're hitting through a wall or hitting through a person or armor or anything, it might be metal or whatever the material is, when it's electrified or whatever energy it's based on, it's counteracting.
See, and that's why
The
I'm saying
lightsaber
it's a very
Yeah.
my one and only
You
complaint is
Because
an
it does
incredibly
You
kinda
can mold
minor
and make
thing.
sense out
Yes,
of it.
Yeah.
because you can say, okay, well, this is why it happened. But still, to me, my first reaction was, okay, it's just gonna go right through that, and it
Right.
didn't. I kind of went, okay, I'll give it to you. Honestly, it's like I said, very minor
Yeah.
complaint.
Honestly, I can't. My first view, I had a few different things that I didn't like about it that I was going to bring up. Oh, this point and this point, and then I watched it again, and I was able to really sink into it more.
Mhm.
And my initial was I didn't care as much for Kylo Ren because he seemed like. Well, let me say I didn't care for Ben Solo. We'll get into that in a little while. Because it seemed like he was. I almost didn't like the actor when he was portraying what was happening. When he had Rey locked up and things, his facial expressions I didn't care for as much. And then the second watch through, I appreciated everything more. I got it all. It all made sense to me. Even the big scene with Han and him felt so much more impactful my second watch through. So
Well, I'll tell you my favorite point when we see Kylo Ren without. Excuse me. I guess we should say when we see Ben Solo, when we see Kylo Ren.
Kylo
without
Ren
the-
helmet,
Ben
Ben
Solo,
Solo,
no
no
helmet.
helmet.
Was when he's out in the snow and his hair's disheveled and he looks so human. And all of a sudden you see this person and you're looking at him
He's
going,
not a Vader.
like he could be, he just as easily could be Jedi.
Yeah. Because he
And-
was.
Yeah, and it just, he felt so human and so weak in that moment, and I loved it. I thought I don't think they could have casted it any better.
Yeah, I really appreciate it a lot more my second watch through. I would love to watch it a second or a third and fourth time as much as I can possibly
Yeah.
get to, as quickly as I possibly can. When does it come out on Blu-ray? Kendra, what you maybe didn't like about it? Mike, what you maybe didn't like about it? 'Cause
Right, I
Kendra
don't-
has nothing.
I really don't know, because I kind of had the same reaction about Kylo Ren. Of course, I really kind of thought he was a crybaby in my eyes, but
Well, and what I
I
thought
just-
about that is,
he complained
If-
a lot. I really did not expect that actor at all.
No,
I did
I had
not.
seen him before.
And I
thought
did
they
not
told
look
him.
at anything before I went to the movies. Nothing. I didn't
It
look
is a
at
shock
the
if
So when
you
he,
don't know.
so when he takes the mask off,
I wait.
You're either expecting one of two things. You're expecting some disfigured, ugly face,
Right.
or you're expecting like
Darth Prince Charming.
Like I'm expecting,
Right.
like
Because I really didn't.
Channing Tatum. You know what I mean?
I just,
Oh,
I
God,
wait.
if he was
That
playing in the movie, no one would ever
No.
say
Revolt!
Revolt!
Yeah,
I
but
just-
you're
that was
expecting one or
really-
the other, and then all of a sudden you get this incredibly human.
because
person.
he's not bad looking.
They
So
did that
a
too in this
complaint
movie.
I might have a little bit is I don't know how many years that he's got under his belt as far as acting goes, but I did not connect with him the way I did with every other character. I really didn't. He was very good in what he was doing. It kind of brought me into it a little bit
As
with.
soon as he killed Han Solo, I think that's when you lost it.
Yeah.
As soon as he
See,
killed
and I think for me,
Do you
that's,
know if I hate you forever?
Since
I
he killed
really
Harrison
did.
Ford off.
No,
see, for me,
No,
that was the moment
no.
I connected with Kylo Ren the most. Was
Well,
when he killed
because
Han Solo.
as soon as he said, "I need help," and I'm like, no,
Mhm.
no,
Because you
no.
knew.
knew it,
I'm
yeah.
like, no.
Oh no! The minute like I see Han Solo and then like Kylo Ren comes into the frame,
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, all right, Han
Look,
Solo's gonna die.
A bridge with no railings over
To
a
me-
giant pit.
Uh,
To me,
Wait.
that whole movie was almost like a Walking Dead scene for me because who's gonna die? Chewie got shot.
I know.
And I'm like,
We're all
oh my
like,
god, they're
no,
gonna
oh
kill
my
Chewie.
God.
But then when they kill off Han, I was like, is this the director of Walking Dead? Like they fucking killed
This is
Solo.
not okay.
Like they
It's not okay to toy with our emotions, J.J. Abrams.
And it's really funny because Harrison Ford really actually thought Han Solo was supposed to die.
should've
Oh yeah, no,
In
he's
the-
been
They
arguing
killed
that
off
Han
Daryl.
Solo should have
They
died
killed off
years ago.
Daryl. Like no.
Yeah, no, Han Solo's been wanting, excuse me, Harrison Ford's been wanting Han Solo to die for years.
That's why I
He
think.
got way too lucky, way too many times.
Well, that's why I think that one of the reasons why Harrison Ford was so happy to be back playing this character again. I think Abrams and whoever went right to him and was like,
So we're gonna kill him off.
"We want to kill him off." He's like, "I'm in." You
Yeah,
know?
Like, will you do the film if we kill you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think he did a really good job with that.
He did a
That
great job
scene.
as
Oh,
that,
God.
as
that
Han Solo
entire
again.
scene.
He
Right.
was Han Solo again. and
Like,
that's
I
what
have
it
trouble
was
even
It's like he
talking
never
about it.
left.
Like,
What was
The
your?
thing I hate about it was seeing Darth Vader's mask.
It
Shut
seemed, it seemed a little shoehorned in there for no reason.
Well,
right?
no, it was seeing Darth Vader's mask, and like if you saw the end where the Death Star blew up, it's like that mask, in all technical terms, should have been disintegrated
Right.
along with the skull. Like
Unless-
it's just basic physics. Like
Well-
like something like that explodes, it disintegrates.
But think,
everything.
If
didn't
you wanna,
he didn't explode. He was burned.
the Death Star
the
blew
Death
up. If his
Star.
mask
The
was
Death
still on the
I'm
Death
talking
Star,
about
it
the
was
Death
gonna.
Star in general.
But if you think,
Where did he find the helmet?
but
That's my question.
this is where the speculation will come in. How
Yeah.
did the helmet get off the Death Star? If Luke had the helmet when he was helping Vader off the Death Star, then and Luke trained Ben Solo, so did he just steal it from Luke? You know,
But
But
that's
then
not-
how did it get all burnt up? Or
like
was
that's
it,
again
you know,
because
there-
that kind of raises my speculation. If he got the helmet from Darth Vader,
Yeah.
and it's like it was all pristine
right?
and stuff like that, and now
It
it's
wasn't pristine.
it wasn't as crushed as it was on the video.
In the movie, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and like now it's like all burnt and there's a skull sitting.
You're
inside
making
of
good
it.
points, and I don't like it.
I loved seeing it. I loved it.
It was
I
nice
really-
seeing it
it
in there,
was-
but it kind of like for me it wasn't.
Again,
That was a defining moment for me, seeing Kylo Ren like worshiping his grandfather's helmet.
But
I
we
Well,
were
loved
see,
right.
it.
We were.
I
right
don't care where the
predicting that,
fucking
like-
helmet came from.
Yeah.
It was a perfect fucking scene.
I
I really-
understand
I
that, but I'm
think-
just saying
You-
the helmet
you
was
know-
like kind of.
You know what the best
off-throwing.
part is that the helmet wasn't even there. He was just imagining it.
Yeah.
So it actually didn't even exist.
He was
I
talking
think-
to the helmet.
He was-
Like
I
that,
really-
that was his devil on his shoulder.
right,
That's
yeah.
what we. That was
That's
what
what
our
we,
theory.
yeah,
was.
without actually having Vader there
There.
or have Luke there or whatever. you
Yeah,
wanna
he just
say.
had the helmet.
I really think they shoehorned it in there only because, again, for the people who haven't watched 4, 5, and 6, they have no idea
who Darth Vader is.
at
Yeah.
all, and then you suddenly see this helmet that's all burnt to hell,
Like,
and
it's
you
not a
go,
really good representation of Darth Vader, like shitty helmet.
You know what?
He
I will say
dies.
how quickly this is turning around from like you said, if you're a kid and you've never seen the original trilogy before, you've just seen Force Awakens. This is your first introduction to Star Wars.
It's perfect.
Well-
this is amazing.
Well, this will give you a callback and say, "Wow, I want to go watch the original trilogy." I was at the store.
Well, they
And you don't need to
Wait,
watch
wait.
the prequels.
I was at the store getting Christmas stuff, and I was checking out, and this little boy, I had a Darth Vader present pretty much in my bag, and the little boy went up and he's like, "Oh, cool, Kylo Ren." He had no idea. He thought it was Kylo Ren. He doesn't know who Darth Vader is. He
Oh
knows
my.
Kylo
Yeah,
Ren,
but they don't.
and they will.
I almost rather
But
have
that's
that.
how this is affecting.
I almost rather have that
The
than,
generation.
Yeah.
Count Dooku. And like, who the fuck is Count Dooku?
Nobody cares about Count Dooku.
Fuck Dooku.
Count Dookie.
Count Dooku.
Favorite new character?
Ooh. I think we're all gonna agree on this.
I don't know about that.
Why?
Well, I will say I thought I was gonna hate Poe Dameron
Yeah.
when I first saw the
'Cause you
actor.
saw him as a
I thought he was.
giant-
I thought he was gonna be a giant dick.
I'm gonna
and
say
he
this.
came off perfect.
I'm gonna say this.
Him
I
and Finn
think
were
Poe
awesome.
makes an awesome new age Han Solo,
Yeah.
and he was totally underutilized in this
Yeah,
film.
but he's-
Ooh,
but
that's a
you have to
good-
think-
Yeah, but what if they put Finn as like the new Han Solo?
No.
It's kind of hard
No.
because I feel like they're gonna go back and forth a little bit.
I don't
and
think Finn
they're
has the
gonna
attitude.
totally they're gonna do
he
a
really has. Like give it a while.
I don't think Finn has the attitude.
I
Like,
I'd say
think
give
Finn's
it a
gonna
while.
end up being
No,
a
okay,
badass.
okay.
no, I'm telling you, because Poe's hold on. Because Poe's already got that Han
Lights.
Solo sarcasm.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. That one of the first scenes that you see him, and he's looking at Kylo Ren. So do you talk first? Do I talk first? How's this going? I'm like, that sarcasm. He said that, and I went, holy shit, it's
Yeah.
Han.
Right.
But
Punch out
I
first.
really think that Finn's gonna
Punch
end
out
up.
first.
He's either gonna end up the same in the next movie, or he's gonna end up being Billy Badass. I
He's-
really think it's
I
gonna
would
go.
like to see more from Poe.
I really
The
want
thing
to
is-
see, because Finn has never done anything else.
Right.
The
Well,
only
he was
thing
just-
he's ever been is a stormtrooper.
Well, he was like a cleanup crew, like a biohazard cleanup crew.
He's
Like,
never
he,
done anything.
he wasn't really supposed to be there with Kylo Ren.
Sanitation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
He wasn't-
sanitation. Yeah, that was his first
First
fight.
Yeah,
and he
he
couldn't
wasn't
do it.
Yeah, he was like freaked out about it, and I'm like I see.
But he's getting better all of a sudden, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he can go up against a stormtrooper with a freaking lightsaber
Well,
in his hand.
but I
My
think
best
when
part-
he realizes he's fighting for the right cause,
Yeah.
he can take it
I
out
think
and say,
he
you know,
clicks.
That's the thing
It
with him.
clicks.
I don't think he was fighting for the cause. He was fighting for Rey.
No, my
that
best
could
part.
be. I agree with
I
that.
don't think he
my
gave a
best
because
part-
he was ready to leave.
But that's
He was ready to leave the
There's-
entire cause behind. Didn't give a crap until Rey was in trouble.
in episode
He's not
8.
fighting for the cause. He's
I'm
fighting
calling
for
it
Rey.
out. In episode 8, there's gonna be a love triangle between Finn, Ray, and Poe.
Yeah.
This one might.
Ray has never even met Poe Dameron, and I guarantee you, if you want to say Han Solo,
Oh.
Ray's gonna be like, ooh, Poe Dameron,
Oh,
and
dude, but
Finn's
the
gonna be like,
Starfighter.
motherfucker.
The Starfighter helmet at the beginning.
Right?
So
The
sad.
first thing she's wearing, the first thing she puts
Well,
on is
yeah,
that
because
Starfighter helmet.
she gets it from her dad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, so can we talk about that?
Hold on. My favorite part scene
Oh, yeah.
is the Millennium Falcon where he's shooting the weapon.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Ray,
Oh my God.
yeah. That was my
No,
favorite scene.
where Ray stops it and goes up like
It's
this, and he can
fun.
shoot out the bottom.
That
and he
was
flips it back.
so kick-ass.
I'm sorry, but Ray flies that damn Millennium Falcon way better than Han Solo has ever done.
Ever.
before.
Oh, I agree.
She hits a corner and she's scooting on the fucking sand and shh. Damn, you
Yeah.
know?
She drifted in the fucking Falcon. Okay, like
would-
straight up.
Straight
I
up
want to
pod
say
race.
my part during New Hope and stuff like that, where like Luke and Han were getting excited about shooting down a TIE fighter,
Yeah.
and like first reaction when I saw when they shot down the TIE fighter, one of the fighters, I was just like, yeah, like kind of.
I know, yeah.
But when they shot it, like he was like, I can't steer this, and he shoots one. He's like, yeah, that's the reaction I was looking
Yeah.
for.
Right.
Woo! Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
He's like, how did you control these things? Like, oh my god, I haven't seen that computer since New Hope.
Right.
Like they brought it back.
Okay, so can
So-
we please talk about?
The big
Oh my
elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right, so we're all in
You
agreement.
wanna-
We're all in agreement on
Who
who
thinks
we.
what?
Are we all in agreement on who we think Ray's father is?
Yes. Well, he brought up good points when we talked about it last time, because
Off camera.
it was off camera, sorry. But it was, I really, 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 if
I want
Ray
it to be,
is
and
Luke's daughter.
I want it to be, and I really think that Ray is Luke Skywalker's daughter.
Or,
I just-
or
I
we
have-
could be going off the reservation and it could not be Luke's daughter.
I
It
really,
could
Whose
be-
daughter is she then?
they would be playing
could
that
be-
plot way too much then.
Exactly. They're almost forcing it. No pun intended. They're almost forcing it.
I know.
And then they're gonna switch it and make it not. She could be
What if she was part of the?
Palpatine's granddaughter.
Yeah.
She could be
Whoa.
Sidious's granddaughter, and you just don't even know it.
Ooh.
So I heard online somebody said something about the possibility of it being Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter, because of the accent, and I didn't care for that one very
I don't
much.
think
but
I
I
bad
think
though.
here's my whole plotline story that I'm gonna call here.
Because every two,
I want another Skywalker. God damn
I
it!
understand
A
that,
lot
but
of people
that
don't though, because then you're forcing everybody to be related to so and so and blah 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 blah.
yeah,
It'll be
that-
Once Upon a Time all over again.
I don't care.
But what I think, when Kylo Ren, Ben Solo was born, they realized that he was strong in the Force. So Luke took him and the other Jedi that he was training at the temple or whatever, and he had a kid, because Rey is younger than Kylo Ren is, I think. And so when Ben Solo turned to the dark side, he killed the other Jedi, had the few 5 or 6 of the Knights of Ren that went with him, whatever happened to them. Luke probably ended up killing them or something. And then when that all happened, he was trying to hide Rey, so Ren didn't want to kill her. Who knows if he even knew she was there?
I don't think there's that much of an age gap between Kylo Ren and Rey.
I think there is.
I disagree.
It could even be
I
like
think-
5
I think
or 6
Kylo Ren is
years and be
Quite a bit younger.
And
than
not know that she was there.
I think
Right.
Kylo Ren's younger than you're making him out to be.
But there's a definite, at the end of The Force Awakens, I think, when you see Rey and Luke for the first time, because Luke's only in it for like 5 minutes maybe, and you see Luke's
I
face,
feel like Chris Jericho.
right, you see Luke's face, and he recognizes Rey. I think it's like, oh shit, you found me, my daughter found me. And then Rey pulls out the lightsaber, and he's like, you know about, the Jedi, you remember everything, where the hell did you get that?
See,
There was a facial expression
Ray
switched
felt
there.
that connection too immediately. You
Immediately.
could see it on her face.
I love
that,
the flashback, the Force flashback too.
My thing is, I think that was more of a, oh shit, what do I have to do now?
I don't know.
Could be.
Like,
Or-
Yeah,
she-
or
or-
what am I gonna do
like,
now?
will she
Somebody
be the
found me and they have my
inspiration
lightsaber.
Or the, I have to fix what I thought I could run away from.
Because he was absolutely
or-
running away when
Oh,
Kylo Ren
yeah.
turned.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was like, nope,
Nope,
I just screwed
done.
up Han and Leia's, marriage or whatever was going on.
And then
They went to the dark side. Their son is.
Well, it
They
couldn't
killed
make
all
any-
these
See you
Jedi.
later, bye.
He couldn't feel any worse when Ben Solo killed Han Solo. Like now.
And yeah.
He
and
doesn't
you
even know
never
that
see
yet.
Han. Oh, I'm sure
That
he
you-
felt it.
Oh.
yeah.
And I'm
Same
sorry.
way Leia
That was one of the.
Oh.
Honestly, okay, when Han Solo
Like,
died, like
eh.
it hurt. I was
Oh my
I was
God.
physically hurt, and then hearing Chewbacca scream, like that's when I was like, oh, I can't take it, and I just started bawling. And then they cut over to Leia, and she can feel it, and she just
What, wait,
Just sank.
that moment, that heaviness,
Just-
and she all of a sudden feels this disconnect, and all of a sudden she knows that
well, if you watch her
the
throughout
love of
the
her
rest
life
of the
is
movie,
gone.
there's very little emotion there. She is instantly just like,
Fuck
Flat.
you.
and
I'm gonna get
because
teary.
at the end with R2 and everything, when R2 comes back up and he powers up, there's like, we.
But that's another reason I think that Rey is Luke Skywalker's daughter, because they said that R2 shut down
Right.
when Luke left, and that he just lost all of his power, and then he hasn't been back on
And
since.
Rey
And
comes
then
back and R2's
the
back.
minute Rey gets back anywhere near R2, all of a sudden he's powered back on.
Yep.
He's wide
Could
awake.
you see Luke power down R2 with the Force flashback? He did it on purpose. So he's definitely like, okay, R2, do this. I'm gonna go off into hiding.
So what
But-
if she's not directly related to Luke, though?
But regardless of if they're related or not, she was there. She was because when Kylo Ren, we're going off on fucking tangents now. When Kylo Ren went and captured Rey, and was trying to use the Force to get to not mind control, but read her mind and everything.
Mhm.
He read her mind that she was trying to hide from something, or she was staying on Jakku, and then he's like,
Waiting
He found
for
a
something.
memory.
I see.
Waiting for something.
Waiting, and he's like, I see the island surrounded by water, or the
ocean.
by ocean, and then he goes into, I'll find the map in there. That was two separate things he found.
That was completely
Right.
two
It
separate
wasn't
thoughts.
that
The island was not part
she
of the
saw the
map.
At
map,
all.
and then that's why she knows about the island.
Which
She's
means
never
she's
seen
been
water.
to that
She's
island
been
before,
there.
because
Yeah.
it's in her memory.
So whether Luke wiped that from her memory or whatever, she's been there before.
And
She
Ben found
has
it.
to have. I'm
Absolutely.
just saying.
Yeah, 'cause it
That-
is-
That's
It
why
is
you gotta
possible.
watch that shit 2 or 3 or 4 times.
I know, I
I
haven't
heard
seen it.
Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Force flashback say Rey. It was absolutely his voice.
It's
It was
Ewan McGregor's
Ewan
voice.
McGregor's
Really?
voice from the prequels that played at Obi-Wan.
And when she's
Ooh.
having that
Absolutely
Force
his voice.
flashback when she touches
I
the
need to
lightsaber,
watch it again.
Mm.
you can hear him say her name.
I would love to go see it again.
Oh.
We should find time.
Let's go.
We should. Yeah, let's go.
See ya.
See
We're
ya,
leaving.
bye.
God damn it!
We have to work in the morning.
Right. I wanted to make one last point. I wanted to talk about Rey's when she finally at the end was like going almost full Jedi there. What we thought about how she was using her
Okay.
Force powers
I can say a lot
and
about
the
that.
end lightsaber sequence
Okay.
with the fight.
I can say a lot about that because I know that there's going to be people out there that are going to be like, how the hell can she use a lightsaber? How is she trained? Blah, blah, blah. Did we not see her using her?
Bow staff?
Her bow
Yeah,
staff.
On
like,
Jakku?
Which is absolutely going to turn into her lightsaber. She's going to have a double-bladed lightsaber,
It's
or
gonna be
she's
yellow.
going to have the single blade on the end, but that's going to be her lightsaber.
Yep.
She's turning that shit into her
the
weapon.
girl knows how to fight. She
Yeah.
does. And she's, I think, you know, we saw Anakin Skywalker start naturally using the Force here and there, you know, during the pod race.
Yep.
Little things that
He
he
just
could
knew
do
what
that
to
were
do.
unnatural for a child like him. You know, he just knew. I think we're seeing that with Rey. I mean, definitely to a magnified level that we've seen in past movies, for sure. But to me, that just gives more faith to the idea that she is Luke Skywalker's
And I love
daughter.
the scene where we're on the topic of her Force ability. I love the scene when she was trapped and she used the Force to get out of the bindings. And
I love that.
The stormtrooper came up and she's like, "You will, unshackle me or whatever, and
She just calmed
leave
her
it with open the
mind
door and leave the door open as you leave." And he's like, "Oh, and you'll drop your gun." And
I
you're
will
like,
drop my gun.
And if nobody
That
knew
was
yet,
Oh, this is cool.
if nobody knows yet, which I'm guessing everybody that, it's a little bit far out, so if you haven't seen it already in other videos, I can't remember the actor's name now, so I'll probably just put it in the video.
007.
The guy that plays 007 in the newer James Bond movies, that's the stormtrooper. He cameos
Are
in
you
it.
serious?
I'm sure of it,
Yeah.
yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's very
There's a few of
Oh,
them.
okay.
Simon Pegg's in it too, the from Shaun of the Dead.
And another aspect, if we're going to go back to her using her Force powers and that whole duel with Kylo Ren, I think one thing that people have to keep in mind is that during this whole thing, Kylo Ren is injured. We're talking
yeah,
about
he got shot with
Yeah.
Chewie's.
By
Yeah.
Chewie's.
We're
like,
talking about not
grenade
just a little
launcher.
bit injured, but he's like seriously like critically injured. So and fighting off, a person who is just and never been trained in the
he
Force, never been
fights
trained with
off-
a lightsaber.
He fights
so.
off Finn to begin with. Finn has never had a lightsaber, but he is a stormtrooper.
Yeah, but he
knows
kicks
how
Finn's
to
ass.
fight. Yeah, he kicks Finn's ass in the beginning, but Finn can at least put up a semi fight where he's not getting destroyed at first until Kylo Ren's like, "All right, dude, I'm done playing," and just fucking wrecks his spinal
and
cord, man.
Destroys him.
So
But yeah, so to me, that scene, I can understand why people would look at it initially and say that doesn't make any sense. But really, when you look at it, it does make sense. Kylo Ren is injured. We're talking about Rey, who has had a little bit of experience with her Force powers already. So
and was
she's
probably trained
she's-
as a child.
she's
somewhere.
starting to learn how to calm
Well,
her
what
mind
makes it
and
obvious
access her
is
Force
when-
powers a little bit more.
What makes it more obvious that she could be Luke's daughter is when the lightsaber landed in the snow.
Yeah, that was a great callback.
Yeah.
From
Fantastic.
Empire. That as soon as it hit the snow, I'm like, "Oh, I see what you're doing there."
Where's the giant fucking snow
Yeah.
monster?
Yeah.
Where's
Very
he
good.
at?
Very, very good.
Yeah, So to bring up that point, to add on to it, when it flew by Kylo and Rey grabbed it, and she just embraces all of the Force and being a Jedi.
You remember when Anakin was a child and Yoda did not want him trained because he was almost too strong
old.
in the Force.
He was too old.
Well, and he was afraid of the fear in him, and
Right,
and,
yes,
and that kind of thing. What if when Ren was a child, they saw the same thing in her and they were scared they were going to make another
Rey
Darth
as a
Vader?
child.
Rey as a child, excuse me. They decided that that it was too much of a risk to train her,
That's a good point.
and Kylo Ren Ben Solo they didn't feel was as much of a risk, so they sent her away.
I think Luke would be more scared to mess up again.
Well, that's why I'm saying that's why he might have sent her away.
Whether it's his kid or not, instead of letting
Yeah.
her get killed,
Or become a Sith.
A Sith.
Well, that's-
Sith.
I'm not gonna train you. I'm gonna put you
I'm
somewhere
going to
and
sacrifice
wipe your
this
That's
so
memory.
you
where-
can have
that's where the
that you
end of
may
the
have some
movie-
kind of a life outside of the Force.
No,
Right.
that's
And
where the end
instead
of
she
the
gets
movie
called back to it.
where where they were doing that look when they were having that like moment look.
Stare down moment.
Yeah, well, I feel
Oh,
that
stare
it's
moment.
that. Oh no, you found me. You know the way. You could possibly, because it's like from what they are saying from the dark side to light side, it is really goddamn easy to fall into
Oh,
the
yeah.
dark side.
Oh yeah.
And that's why Luke is like probably giving that look when he's handing the lightsaber,
Like,
and he was like, "No, you have the Force power, like you have the Force with you, but you're not really trained. You could fall to the dark side, and I don't want to train
that
you
fear.
because
That's
of what
my
happened.
thought, yeah.
Because of what happened at
Well,
the
just
academy,
in the
at
opposite.
Jedi Academy.
I love that it was the opposite effect with Kylo Ren, that we're, you know, in the original trilogy, you're having Luke fight off the dark side. In this one, you're having Kylo Ren trying to fight off the light side.
I
love
love
that
it.
swap, you know.
And I think what it is that Luke looks at it now is not having the Force as a good thing. It's more of a curse.
That's a good point. It
Because
could almost be
the,
that.
You
way,
know,
the way he looks
that's
at her
very
is
possible.
like, oh no.
It's almost
Yeah.
it's almost
Because
like
of what
almost
happened.
a pity for her, like, oh God,
Now
now look what
you
you're now
look-
we're I know what
you
you're
stepped
getting
into something
exactly
that
like
you
I know what
can't
you're
go
about
back.
to have to go through.
Yeah,
Because Rey is. I would love it if Rey goes dark side. I think that she should become Jedi, and then she should switch and become Sith.
That's what Luke's afraid of because of what happened at the academy that he started up. And
Right.
what
What
the
and then
hell?
Kylo Ren go light side?
Could. You had your original battle now, and then by episode 9 they swap.
See,
And
I'm too
Rey's dark.
sappy. I don't want to see that at all.
I would love
I
it.
want everybody to go
See,
night side and be
Yeah,
No,
that's
happy.
think
what
of
Darth
the
Vader did at the
character
end of
arc
the
there.
Return of the Jedi.
I know the character arc would be beautiful,
But
but
why
it would so
can't Rey
tick me
come
off.
back at the very end too?
Although seeing Rey as a Sith would be so
That's what I
freaking
mean.
badass.
So Kylo goes light side. Somehow Luke brings him back, even though he killed Han, and no one's gonna want to see him light side after he killed Han.
What if you lose
But-
a hand?
I'm okay with it. Personally,
You already
I'm
got
okay
all
with it.
scarred the
Yeah,
fuck
but
up.
yeah, I'm just saying, like with Luke. if
Oh,
Luke
and
comes-
how awesome is Kylo Ren gonna look with that freaking scar?
Yeah,
like,
Anakin scar.
I'm
Oh,
just saying,
badass.
if Luke comes back, someone's hand is getting cut off.
I don't.
Someone's
you know,
hand is getting
it-
cut off.
Someone's losing a damn
in
hand.
every single Star Wars movie,
No one loses a
someone
hand
loses
in the
a
next
hand.
movie. I'll be pissed.
Someone, and every Star Wars movie, even the prequels, someone loses a hand. I don't think anybody lost a hand in this one.
Not
No.
yet.
No, not yet.
I mean, in
It was
this
close.
A lot of
every
people
movie,
died.
it happened.
It
But
was-
I
it
don't
was
think
close.
anybody lost a hand in this movie.
No one didn't lose a hand. It was close. It was
I
damn
was
close.
watching for it.
Yeah,
Nobody did.
I can't believe they didn't do it.
Huh.
Let us know if you saw it and we didn't, because I don't think
No
it
one's.
happened.
I
swear
really
to you, I
Stormtrooper lose a hand every next time.
Well, I'm sure Stormtroopers lost a lot of body parts. They were
Okay.
getting shot down by fucking X-wings.
they could actually shoot and hit a
I
target.
know,
Oh my
right?
god.
That was my thing. I was like, oh my god, like
They're
they're
hitting
hitting shit. Like nothing's missing. Like
Can we
where's
talk about the funniest moment?
Which one?
We can use the Force.
Oh yeah.
The Force doesn't work like that. You're cold.
Right.
That's why I hate that Han died. It was like that was perfect.
He was great.
That was so
You know,
funny.
I've actually heard some things that people are in denial, and they're like, "You didn't see him die. He fell, but Luke
Oh,
fell that
fuck
one
you.
time,
He
and then
fell
he
dead.
went
into
into a
a
thing."
star. He fell into a star.
Get over it, people.
Yo,
Don't
they
do
said
that.
that
dead.
they said that Chewie could have got him before it. I don't believe it, but people are in denial that Han is actually gone.
Well, no,
Henry
the-
Ford
and they can-
is not coming back in the next movie to play Han Solo.
No, because there could be
Yeah, that's
speculation of how
Henry Ford? Did I
Harrison
say?
Ford.
You,
Harrison Ford.
you definitely said
I
that.
said
Like the guy who made cars.
there could be a possible speculation and during Empire when Luke fell down the thing.
Yeah,
tired.
that's,
And he got stuck on the antenna.
yeah.
Stop talking.
I'm just saying it could happen.
And you know, if it didn't hit Han Solo's heart, it cauterizes the wound right
Yeah.
away. He's not even bleeding out.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's okay.
Han Solo's dead.
No,
Han
after that
Solo,
amazing joke,
As
he's
much
fine.
as it hurts. Wait, he can't be alive considering how Leia acted.
She felt him die.
She felt him get stabbed.
You're stupid. Stop talking.
She felt
She felt.
She
Han
felt the
Solo die.
cauterizing
She
wound.
felt.
That's what she
It
felt.
burns.
It burns.
I don't think she would have like sunk in misery for him to be.
Maybe she's like, shit, he's still alive? Fuck.
I thought Chewie was gonna die, and I'm
I
like,
thought
no,
Chewie was gonna die,
I
too.
am gonna
I
rage
didn't think that
quit.
shit on purpose. He got shot at first, like, no! So
Let's wrap this shit
I would
up.
say the final lightsaber battle I loved for one last point was the fact that it wasn't overly wasn't overly choreographed.
You were fighting. They were
Yeah.
actually fighting.
They're like they have two bats in their hand, and they're fucking just swinging.
It was
for the
rough.
fence.
Going
I
at
liked it.
Was there anything else we wanted to?
One thing, I was a little bit disappointed in the way that they had her fight. A little bit.
How's
Just a little bit. I think they underdid it because of the way she was fighting on Jakku, because of the way
You
she
gotta
was
think
fighting.
it was Kylo Ren though.
Yeah.
She was
Not
yeah,
just random
exactly.
guys that
She's
she
up
was
against
Well, and I
Kylo Ren,
understand.
not just some freaking junky,
Yeah.
junkyard
Right,
morons.
but I really
I would say
there
this.
could have she had.
They're
I don't,
saving
I
it.
don't know.
I would
exactly.
say. I
They
would
can't,
say.
they can't let her like go full
Yeah.
force all of a
They're
Because
sudden.
saving
she
it.
was using a single
She
hilt
will.
blade lightsaber.
That's
Right.
the only reason why I thought that it was
That's
that
true,
maybe
yeah, she
there was
can't
a,
do
like a
everything.
handicap there because there was no because
Because there's
knowing
no
how to
way.
fight with a bow staff when you go to a single hand weapon it is
Yeah, it's
so
completely
different.
Exactly.
But with the double, which if she does get the double lighted,
I would love to see.
Oh my god, that would be so
It
It'd be
needs
cool.
like-
to be yellow.
who,
For some reason I saw that somewhere.
for the actor,
That's
do you
a lot.
think
Uncle Sword.
they'll get the same actor that played Darth Maul to train her on the double bladed lightsaber?
That'd be fun.
Oh my
That'd be
God.
fun.
Because that'd be so awesome just to see a little bit of Darth Maul in her, just boom, 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 and like doing all
Oh,
that kind of
God.
cool shit. But
And then
like
be able
again,
to take it apart and then use them both.
like I don't want the choreographed fighting in there.
And
But
then
They
I
won't.
could buy another double-bladed lightsaber, babe.
And it'd be yellow.
What I will ending statement on the fact that I love this movie and I love this new trilogy that they're introducing because they know they're playing the long game. They know they're at least doing 2 more movies after this,
to me, it
if
felt,
not a 10, 11, and 12.
to me, it felt like a New Hope, but like bad. Like
Yeah,
they
it was
banned
a rehash or a remake, but also a
I don't want to say it was like
It's
New
so
Hope,
much
but
better.
it was just like it was like a revamped New Hope. Like it's a New Hope, but with new characters and
Yeah.
young versions.
They were
of
still
those
forwarding the series,
Yeah.
but
And I think-
reintroducing.
The way they left it off was a perfect way to build these characters literally in any direction they want to.
I think
I mean, we have no idea what's going to happen next. No idea, but they've laid such a good foundation for each and every individual character and for the plotline itself. So wonderful job, kudos J.J. Abrams.
I cannot wait for these next movies. Definitely.
Ready?
So that was
these come out on
our
my birthday every
that was our Star Wars full spoiler, obviously, review and even a little bit of Episode 8 speculation there. Definitely comment on the video and like, subscribe to our Facebook, subscribe to our Twitter, our YouTube page. Definitely share the video as much as possible. We're getting
Let
our
us
name
know
out
if you
there.
have channels.
For God's sakes, comment on it. You have
Comment.
buttons in
Let's
front of
network.
you.
Use the buttons.
Use
Hit
the buttons.
The likes button.
I'll
The
give you
thumbs up.
type K. That was good.
You
Or
know
K.
you want to be like BB-8 and fucking like that shit.
Again, another best part about the movie was
Oh,
the
yeah,
flame
BB-8.
throwing.
BB-8
Thumbs
was
up.
amazing.
Thanks,
See,
bro.
I felt like he was giving them the middle finger.
No.
Oh.
All right, guys.